Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited today because look, AirsoftCon. Basically, there is a huge event. Apparently it's the biggest event in Airsoft. I don't know if that's the case, but it seems like a massive event. I've never actually been to this one. I've been to other events that have been put on by the same company, but I've never actually been to AirsoftCon. And I'm excited because I think I'm going to be there this year. And if you want to be there too, I'm doing a little shout out. They've sent me this for free, so I'm going to give a shout out. Evike or Evike is how it's supposed to be said. I just always call it Evike and I can't stop myself. I apologize. They put on a thing called AirsoftCon, like the Airsoft convention, and that is every year. This year it's on October 18th, so that's a Saturday. Basically their Evike Alhambra Superstore, which is massive. That's like my local Evike. So I'm quite lucky that it's not too far from where I live, but it's like a free event. So everyone can go there. It's going to be a ton of different stuff. What I'm going to do actually in this is I'm just going to show you their webpage so that we can kind of explore it together. I can go through just kind of what they're saying is going to be happening. And then also I'm going to open up this, which is the AirsoftCon Bag of Con-ness. And you can basically order one of these and pick it up at the event. I've managed to get one early. It's pretty cool. And we're going to have a look at what's inside. I haven't looked yet, so it's going to be like a mystery box unboxing for what's in there. So I'm quite excited to look at that. So let me share the screen with you. If you go to evike.com/AirsoftCon, you're going to see this. So as you see, it's AirsoftCon, starts on the 18th of October. You do need to register. So it is free to enter, but you do need to go onto the website and register. So go to that website. I'll put a link down in the description below. You can go there. You can register yourself. I'm going to register myself because I'm going to be there. You've obviously got the countdown right here, 15 days, 21 hours to go. And then you can also order one of these bad boys, the AirsoftCon Sack of Con-ness. So I think they're $25. Let's have a look at the price. Yes, a Sack of Con-ness is $25. They're not going to send it to you. You have to go there and pick it up. But it's basically a mystery box kind of item. You get a load of stuff in it. But if you look here, this is where I think most people are going to be excited. Guns you could win. And so I think there's a golden ticket in there. We'll look at it now, but there's some pretty awesome guns here, especially this, which is my favorite, the old Smart Target. I did a YouTube short on one of those and it's up to 1.5 million views, I think. And the amount of people that said, hey, where can I buy one? I put a lot of my referral links to Evike, so hopefully it drove them a lot of interest and a lot of customers. But anyway, AirsoftCon, so you can order this. I don't think you can go into the shop and get one. They literally reached out to me hey, we can send you one so you can do a little video on it. So that's what I'm doing now. But here you can see basically what is going to go on. So raffles throughout the day. Obviously, if you're there, they're going to be doing raffles, so you get to win free stuff. There's a little mini field that they're creating there at the location from Battle Lab. Battle Lab's one of my favorite one of my favorite vendors, one of my favorite sites to go and play. I go and play there on weekdays, Monday to Friday. They do games 5 till 10 p.m. I really, really love it. So if they're building a field, it's going to be CQB based, I'm sure, because it's mini and it's Battle Lab. So go and check that out. Exclusive swag. So it looks like you'll get some stickers and some different stuff. Squid Game. So I actually did one of the Evike Squid Games. It wasn't at AirsoftCon, but it was one that they threw straight after the Squid Game series came out. So what we did on that one, and I don't know if it's going to be the same, but we played that red light, green light game. So I think it was Matt from Evike was standing on top of one of the tanks and basically turned around and said red light, green light. He actually did it the wrong way around at the time. He looked around and then expected us to move and then looked back and then expected us to stop. And we were kind of a little bit confused what was going on. But it worked out in the end. I didn't win. I got eliminated. So that wasn't great, but I bought a full Squid Game outfit. Grab bags for the first 200 in line. Lineup starts at 12 a.m. 12 a.m. So you can get there the night before at 12 a.m. literally in the middle of the night and line up. That's going to be pretty crazy. So I don't know if I'm going to do that, but possibly. Food trucks, so you can go there and eat. It's probably just going to be really awesome just to see a load of other people from in the airsoft community and see what's going on. Dessert trucks, that's very important. Obviously, food trucks, dessert trucks, yeah. So there's going to be a sale, so you can go into the actual store and buy stuff cheaper. So it's basically, we're just going to celebrate airsoft. Vendor row, Lots of different vendors who are going to have maybe they're going to showcase new products. I don't know. Hydration. So it looks like Red Bull are going to be there. They've got a new shooting thing there, which is really, really cool. Like a smart range. I can't remember the name of like the actual company that has it, but it's like a smart range in there that they've just installed with a massive screen that you can do like shooting on. Which is going to be pretty cool. Airsoft celebrities, come and meet your favorite Airsoft personalities. I don't think I quite make it into that bracket yet, but maybe one day I will be an Airsoft celebrity and I can go there and do it. They've got some of the official videos from like the years past. I think they do actually have, I thought they had a video from this year. So let's see. Yeah, 2024 is the, okay, let's watch the 2024 official video and then you guys will be able to kind of see what's going on. I'm just going to think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to output this audio. Let me just think what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put this on. We're going to put this big here. Let me just make sure that let's make sure. Yeah. Okay, so basically this is obviously 2024. Looks like they had a Fallout thing. This is the Superstore. It's massive. You can see people obviously starting to queue up. So this probably is from 2024, I presume. So you're kind of seeing now what it was like last year, but obviously the lineup's pretty good. I would probably advise taking a chair. That's Matt, who's the main like Evike celebrity guy that works there. Looks like these are obviously those like bags that you get when you first turn up. That's the AirsoftCon Bag of Con-ness from last year. It's a bit different from this one. Got the pink bags this year. Yeah, so I was actually there yesterday picking up some stuff for my trip to London. I'm actually like packing my trip right now. But I mean, you can see people are obviously making a massive effort to like dress up, which is pretty cool. Oh, sorry, I just messed up big time. I'm now showing you my emails. This is great. Where are we going? We're going back to this. There we go. Sorry, guys. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway, you're going to get an idea. So like, this is basically what it looks like. That's inside the Superstore. So you can see that's pretty crazy. I expect it's going to be a queue to buy stuff, and it's probably going to be good sales. That's the like smart system that they have, which is crazy. And then this looks like this is probably what Battle Lab's going to set up as like the little mini field. Yeah, it looks like they're doing raffles, giving stuff away. But anyway, I'm really, really excited. I think it's going to be a pretty awesome event. So hopefully you guys, if you're interested, if you're in the area, if you can make it. Hey, Charlie, by the way, in the background, he's joined us for today. Then you're going to be able to get there. They sent me this as well, 15% off coupon. Excludes map and sale items and it expires October 31st. So I don't know if I should be giving you this, but that is a coupon code CON25. So 15% off just stuff. Maybe that is from the actual date of when it is. It's giving me like a little just info booklet there showing me different pictures of stuff. But this is basically what you will get if you order one of the AirsoftCon Bag of Con-ness. They also sent me a card. They've got these cool little like VF or weapons cache little like covers for the cards now, which is pretty cool. I have a ton of these. So I have like a little envelope that I just have of different stuff. But basically inside here, we'll see what you potentially will get. So that is going to be a Squid Games patch. These are really rare. I actually have one from last time I actually played, but I think you can only get these by going to their Squid Game events. So looks like you may get one of those. I don't know if what I get in here is what you're going to get. Some BBs. So that's probably like what, $6-7 minimum anyway, like in terms of BBs, 0.25 grams. So you can use those. I'd use those indoors. Another Squid Game patch. These are normally like $3 or $4 a pop. So you're going to do pretty well. Ooh, I've got like a different kind of card here. Like the actual Evike Alhambra Basic Land Island card. Okay, well that's pretty awesome. I'm going to keep that in the same little piece here. I've got like a ton of different patches here. So I'm not the biggest patch guy, but I do have like a little patch collection. So that's about $10 of patches, another $6 of BBs. Another $3. These are all like Squid Game themed. That's like a Doge patch with Squid Game. A couple more cards. Ooh, Agent Recon and a Basic Island. Like these are more like, what is it, Magic the Gathering style cards, as opposed to being like the poker chip playing cards that you get. An Evike's Target. Those are like $2 or $3, maybe $3 or $4. Those. So I think the value is going to be here. AirsoftCon patch. If you're going, I don't know why you wouldn't order this. Let's put it that way. These are actually some very cool glasses, which are not the most comfortable thing to wear, but to be honest, I think you'll agree I look pretty damn cool. Let's give me a little zoom in there. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be the best eye protection, even if these are ballistic. There's probably the biggest gap here ever, but they are actually kind of cool and different, so I like that. Got some stickers. You get those a lot in like the mystery boxes. Then I have a dead rag. So those are always useful to have. Like the amount of like events that I'll go and play where you need one and I've forgotten one is a lot. And then also these 2 gold coins. And so I don't know what I can trade these for, but I presume I'll be able to trade them. They also, I think in some of the backpacks, they're going to randomly put them in there. They're going to be like golden tickets. And so those golden tickets are going to be like, you know, Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory style, where you're going to get a free replica. So you could end up getting a full free actual gun. So, I mean, this is kind of like a lot of value. You're going to get a ton of patches. You're going to get like BBs, cards that you can trade for stuff. So yeah, I would get one of these if you're going to go. Let's put it that way. But guys, I kind of just wanted to give AirsoftCon a shout out. I'll probably do some little shorts, etc., and like give you, tell you a little bit more about it as we get closer to the event. But as I said, it's October 18th is the actual day of when it is. Oh, hold on. So that's going to be when it is. Sorry, my little 4-year-old came in there with his chipon. He was pretending to be a baby with a little dummy. Anyway, yeah, so it's going to be a great event, and I'm going to be there, so hopefully you guys will be too. If you have any questions or you want to discuss stuff, anything down below, put it down there and we can get chatting. But thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, as I said, hopefully I'll see you at AirsoftCon 2025, October 18th. You got to be there at 12 a.m. to start queuing to get one of those 200 bags. See you guys soon. Goodbye.